Today I'll show you the process of writing data to JSON files using Python Pandas library. Now JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, which is used to store the data as well as transfer the data between a web application and a server very fastly. Now how to write the data to the JSON file? Now we have a function called to_JSON function provided by Pandas library is used to export or write JSON file using a data from Pandas DataFrame or a series object. Now, DataFrame is a tabular format where you have the data with rows and columns, and series is a single column with some data. So either one or both we can use in order to store some data into the JSON file. This function is used to convert a Pandas data structure object into a JSON string. JSON is complete string oriented, so we can convert any Pandas data structure into the JSON format. Now here I will show one simple example. So how to store the data from a data frame to a JSON file. So I'm importing Pandas library by writing import pandas, and here I'm writing as keyword for creating a logical name for Pandas library. Instead of writing this pandas word everywhere wherever it is required, I'll write only PD in place of that. So it's just a shortcut way of working with the Pandas library. Now after that, I've taken a data frame reference variable initialized with pandas dot data frame. So here I'm not writing complete with pandas, I'm writing only pd dot data frame constructor. In that I'm trying to put a dictionary. So the name is becoming a key, and these three are the values for that as a list. You can see the square bracket. So key is name, values are 3. That's the reason I put a list. So key and value, comma. Second key is gender, and its value is male, female, and female. So Ram is male, Sita is female, and Geeta is also female. Then age 30, 25, and 25. And I'm printing that original data frame. So you can see the dictionary is closed here, and the data frame is also closed. So the data frame is created and stored in DF, and I'm printing that. Now my question is how to write the same into the JSON file. So here you use df, the same data frame dot to_JSON function, and the first parameter you need to give the file name of the JSON. But any point of time the JSON file should have the extension called .json. So I've written here output.json, and here orient equal to records. I want to get into the records format. So I'll just remove this and we'll see what happens. And I want to just print some output. So now as of this, you can see that it's a files folder. Just click this, and here as of now we don't have any files. Now only sample underscore, this is a default folder. Okay, now when I run this, you need to get one file called output.json. Okay, just I'll run, and you can observe here the file called output.json is created, and we'll see the output what it is. Just click this button, and you can see the data frame df is printed here, this complete thing, name, gender, and the values, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 are index numbers. These are the values. Now this is output what you got. So before that, this is created. Can you see here output.json is automatically created. Now what you can do here is you can just click these 3 dots and download, and here you can just open and see how it looks. Now this is a format how you are going to get. Now this is a key, and this is the index number for the first row. Then this is also the index number. This is the index number, and this is the second row first column. This is the third row first column. So like that, 0, 1, 2 are index numbers. So for gender also 0, 1, 2 are index numbers. For age also 0, 1, 2 are index numbers. Now these 0, 1, 2 are index numbers. So you got 0 with Ram, 1 with Sita, and 2 with Geeta. Again 0 with male, 1 with female, 2 with female, 0 with 30, 1 with 25, and 2 with 25. Okay. Now this is one way of representing the output. Now I'll show you. If you add here, comma, orient, there is an attribute called orient equal to records. Okay, just I will remove this, delete file. Okay, again you rerun, And one more time, the output.json is created here. Just download and check. Now here you can see we have a single record separately, like name Ram, gender male, and age 30. Again, name, second record, name. So key and value, key and value, key and value. Earlier it was not like that. Then, so earlier output was like this, 0 with Ram and 1 with Sita, like that. But here I've changed orient equal record, so it is coming as a row format. This is one row, this is another row, and this is another row, where every row is individual, where you're getting key and value, key and value, key and value, like that. Now we'll see one more attribute to be added here. Lines equal to true. Lines equal to true. Okay, just I will delete this, and again we'll see. Just execute again. Just download and open. Now here you can see line by line you're getting the first record, the second record, and third record. So this is called a line by line. So that's the reason I put lines equal to true. Orient equal to records and lines equal to true. So both are applicable here. If you can see here, orient equal to records means name, key and value, key and value, key and value for every record you're getting. And lines equal to means first line, second line, third line, like that you're getting. But earlier you can see it is been not in line. Okay. And here if you don't write orient, then you're getting like 0, 1, 2, and so and so. So these are the different variations of your trying to create or write the data into the JSON file. Now I'll just remove this and I'll try to put something called split. Orient equal to split. We'll see what is the difference you're getting. And when you write split, the lines equal to will not work. So I'll just again delete this and again rerun the program. And again new copy is created. Just download. Click. And here you can see you get all columns now. Splitting all column names at once, all index numbers 0, 1, 2, and all the data is another one. Okay, so if I go for just here, this is the other one, data, and this is index numbers. Column names, it has been, that means it is splitting. What are column names? What are the index numbers? And what is your actual data? Okay, third row, like that it has been split. So this is called split. Okay, so it is splitting what are column names separately, what is the index number separately, what is your actual data separately, right? Now, this is one type. Now I'll show. So this is from the data frame putting into the JSON file. Now what I will do is I'll try to read one JSON file and I put into another JSON file. Okay, we'll see how it works. Now here I put the same pandas has been imported, and here I'm reading by using pd.read_json. I want to read one JSON file, and the JSON file is dataframe.json. So what you can do here is, first thing you need to have one datafile.json. It could be any name. Okay, as on my system it is datafile.json. I want to read it. So first thing you need to load that. You have something called upload. Just click this and go to the place I put in desktop. Just select that file and open. So it need to be visible here, datafile.json. Now, how to put this path? So I'll just remove this. Okay, and in single quotes, I need to put the path, right? So what you can do is once you upload, you just select these three dots again. There is something called copy path. You just click that and you put inside the single quotes and just Control V paste over. So instead of putting slash, because sometimes it gets confused, So don't go for that. Just go for this three dots, copy path, and do it. Now that is been stored into the data frame. Now the data frame I want trying to put into the JSON file. So df dot to JSON. See, whenever you're reading, it is from PD. Whenever you're writing, it is from data frame df dot to JSON. Now this is the file name I want to create, and orient is equal to records format all I need to put. So just for your confirmation, I'll write print data6.json is successfully created. So for our confirmation, I'm writing that. Just execute. And here you can see data6.json to be created. As of now, it's not there. Just run it. So you got here the output, but here also you need to get the data6. And then we'll see the output, how it works. Okay, now first I will show, here you got data6. First I will show what is the file content of data file. So here, this is the content of data file, datafile.json. Like a duration is a column name, and the 0, 1, 2 are index numbers. These are the values. Okay, this is one column. Then second column. So here, each column is having 169 records. This is second column. Its index numbers and its values. Okay, so the complete thing. Now here, this is the third column, index number and values. Similarly, fourth column, calories, index number. Then close. So this complete thing you need to read and put into data6.json. Okay. So we'll open that file and see. Just go for this, download, and open this and check out. Now here you can see this is the file. Duration, pulse, max pulse and calories. So individually you're going to get. Now here also you can apply the same thing, like I can write. So here you put orient equal to records. Then here if you want, I can put lines equal to true. Okay. Just execute and see. See, if you do again also no problem, like the without deleting, it will overwrite. Just download. Can you see line by line you got now? Line by line. Because I have written line equal to true now, you're getting line by line. Okay. So if you write split there, split, instead of when you write split, these lines will not work. Just write split and again rerun. Again you download this and check what is the change you're getting. Now can you see all columns? Columns, how many columns? 4 columns. No? 4 columns at one place. Index numbers from 0 to 168. Now this is the second, and the data. The rest of the thing is data. So like this you can split. This is the data. Okay. Now this is the process of writing the data to the JSON file. I hope I have given some input on how to write the data to the JSON files. If you like this video, do subscribe, comment, and share it to your friends. Thank you.